All right. Um, just getting back to YouTube. You know, first video back. I see lots of people doing videos about their Switch collection, so I figure, hey, let's talk about my Switch collection. These games are not going to be in any particular order. We're gonna talk a little bit about them. If I played it, I definitely plan on playing them all, but I haven't gotten to them all yet. So, without further ado, let's get started. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This game is a fantastic game. I have played through it and beat it on the Switch like twice, and I believe on the Game Boy Color back in the day I beat this as well. So there you go. Next, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Just picked this up not too long ago. Haven't gotten to this yet. Don't know if I need to play the first two parts before I get to this, but one of my buddies was raving about this, so I had to pick it up. Next game, 13. 13 was on the GameCube. When the GameCube came out, it looked cool because of the graphics. It was like cell shaded and whatnot. First person shooter. I dug it back then. This, however, it just seemed like it used to be more fun than it is today. So I picked this up. I actually waited forever for the Switch port, and I played it a little bit, and I haven't gone back to it since. All right. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. This one was stuck on the PlayStation 3 for a long time. It just came out. I don't remember what year it came out, but it hadn't been that long. And Limited Run put out a physical copy, so I picked up the physical copy. Great game. Beat 'em up. It's tough. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I don't know if it was it Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. I played it a little bit on the Wii U. Haven't gotten to this one yet. Playing on it. All right, so if you have a Switch, you have to have this game. Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You see I have a Sheikah Slate here and my man Link here. This game is phenomenal. When the Switch came out, I was eyeballing the Switch. I was like, this thing looks pretty awesome. But then when I saw this game and I saw the gameplay, I was sold. I had to have one day one and this game. And I've had this game since day one. Fist. I have played this a little bit. It's about this rabbit with a giant robot fist on his back. That's about all I can take. Marvel versus this is Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I was gonna say Marvel versus Capcom. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. This is a Switch exclusive. It's tough. I never made it all the way through this because I think it was Dormammu fight. I couldn't get past it. And then for some reason I got rid of it and then I got it back and my save was gone. So don't know. We'll get back to it eventually though. All right, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. There's another great one. Fantastic game. I have put lots and lots and lots of hours into this, and I haven't finished. That's going to be a recurring theme throughout this video, that there's a lot of games on here that I've played but I haven't finished, and it's because so much stuff comes out. You know, I try to give my time to everything, and you know, some stuff just doesn't get finished. I'll have to go back to it. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection. This was a good dungeon crawler. I'm a big fan of Diablo and dungeon crawlers, so had to have it. Great game. Pick it up. Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. Just picked this up recently. I picked this up, and Final Fantasy 12, no, excuse me, 10 and 10-2. I picked both of those up at the same time. I haven't gotten to it yet. You know, it's a PS2 remake. I'll get to it soon. All right, Sea of Stars. I am currently playing Sea of Stars. Great game. I love it. It's a huge throwback to the old RPGs from like Super Nintendo days. Excellent. And it just came out recently. I think it's been out a couple of days. No, maybe a week or so. I don't know. Dragon's Dogma. I don't know what I can say about Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is awesome. If you've never played it, pick it up. You can probably get it on the cheap right now. Dragon's Dogma 2 is out. I am currently working on that on my PS5, so yeah, check that out. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. This was that game for Mario's anniversary. They were like, well, we're only going to release a few copies of it. And I think this thing is going for about $70 now, because you can't get it anywhere new anymore. I'm sure there's guys out there that have several copies sealed. Mario Golf Super Rush. Bought this. I thought it was going to be fun. I mean, it is kind of fun, but yeah. Dying Light Platinum Edition. I'm a big fan of zombie games, but I haven't gotten to this yet. I've only had it a couple of days, so we'll get to it. NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition Plus. To tell you the truth, I don't know why I have this. Okay, let's move on. Celeste. I know this is a indie game, you know, from a small studio, and I've heard lots about it. I was somewhere and I saw this physical copy, and I was like, let me go ahead and buy that. Tried it, and I swear it pissed me off so bad that I wanted to break my Switch. So I put it away. We'll go back to it some other time. Live Alive RPG 2D HD 2D or 3D HD 2D. I don't know. Yep. Haven't played that. We'll get to it. Paper Mario and the Origami King. I have played this a little bit. Haven't gone all the way through it. The new Paper Mario is coming out this week. Well, the remake of the GameCube version. the Thousand Year Door. So I'll be picking that up too, and I'll probably play that before I go back and try this again. Super Mario RPG. I'm still in the middle of this. This is a good game too. Lots of people swear about this one. I mean, you know, I'm just starting out with it. I didn't play it back in the day on the Super Nintendo because back then I wasn't into like a variety of games. I played sports games and wrestling games and, you know, maybe Super Mario Brothers here or there, but that's all I pretty much played back then. Advance Wars, Reboot Camp 1 and 2. I played a lot of these on the Game Boy Advance. I have had this in my Switch, played it a little bit, a couple of campaigns, but that's it so far. Kingdom Come. This is one of those, felt like one of those impossible ports to me, so I had to get it and try it out. But the thing is, I haven't tried it out yet. So once I try it out, I'll tell you about it. Next bin. All right. Silent Hope. This game, I was watching somebody on YouTube and they were talking about this game that him and his wife were playing with it. I can't think of the guy's name. He's an older YouTuber and wears a leather jacket all the time, has glasses, going gray. I can't think of his name, but he said he recommended this game and it looked okay. You know, it's a JRPG and I played it. It was fun for a little while, but it's very repetitious and you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And there's this princess that keeps talking to you and she won't shut up. So that's that game. All right. Metroid Prime Remastered. Phenomenal. That's all I can say about that. Phenomenal. A great game. GameCube remake. I wish they would make the other two, but you know, we'll see. It's almost time for the Switch 2, so you know, if they're gonna do it, they need to do it right away. Octopath Traveler. Picked this up when it first came out. Haven't quite finished it yet. Still working on it. Super Mario Wonder. Man, this is a great game. I love this game. Just what those little wonder flowers do, it's fantastic. They should have done that with Mario games a long time ago. Pikmin 4. I need to go back and pick up Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Because I played Pikmin 1 and 2 back on the GameCube, and I hadn't played Pikmin since until I got this game. And when I got this game, oh man, I put it in and I played it like every night for a couple of weeks. Great game. I love it. So I gotta go back and grab the others. Astral Chain. I got this game because I had been looking at this game for a long time. I don't even know how long. I know it came out towards the beginning of the Switch's lifestyle cycle, but I never got it. I was always looking at it. I wanted to pick it up, but I never got it. And then I couldn't find it anywhere. So I was at Tech Exchange a couple of weeks ago, finally found a copy, picked it up. Haven't played it yet though. What can I say about that title? That title came out at the height of the pandemic. Everybody had a copy of this and everybody was playing it. This game got me through the pandemic. Phenomenal game. I love Animal Crossing on everything they've ever put it out on. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This, they need to make a new Mario Kart. That's all I'm saying. Mario Kart 8 was out on the Wii U. We could use a new Mario Kart, folks. Make it Double Dash style. Double Dash is probably still my favorite Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, fantastic, but Double Dash, still my favorite. The Witcher Wild Hunt Complete Edition. This also feels like one of those impossible ports to me. This game actually runs pretty good on the Switch. If you haven't played it, pick it up, try it. Great game. Fire Emblem Engage. I've played a little bit of this. I haven't played a lot of it. I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem, but I haven't gotten into this, and I don't know why. Something about it. I'll try it out again. Sooner or later, I'll get back to it. There's that Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 that I was talking about earlier. Great game on PS2. Haven't put it in my Switch yet. I got so many RPGs, as you can see with this collection. It's crazy. So, sooner or later I'll get back to it. Double Dragon Gaiden? Rise of the Dragons? It's a beat 'em up. Just like old Double Dragon. But the guys are a little cartoony. The graphics are cartoony. Not like old Super Nintendo. It was good though. I played it and I actually beat it. Metroid Dread. Fantastic game. Hard. Fantastic. If you haven't played it, check it out. Bravely Default 2. Great RPG. I was following a guide on this. Some guy online. I think his name was Poogie Boogie. Or Boogie Poogie. Or something like that. He was doing like leveling guides. And I followed that leveling guide that he was doing, and I have characters in this game that are so overpowered, it's crazy. Don't know why I stopped playing it. Probably because something else came out. Need to go back to it. BioShock Collection. Had this when it first came out. For some reason, I ended up trading it in. And BioShock by far is one of my favorite games. The original one, not trying to do any spoiler alerts, but BioShock 1 probably had the best plot twist in video gaming for a long time. Maybe still to this day. If you haven't played it, go back, play it. You can find it on all platforms. And I think it's the most expensive on the Switch. You can probably get it on other platforms on the cheap. And you may be able to get it digitally on the Switch on the cheap. But if you're looking for a physical version, it's going to cost you a little. Super. Nope, this is not Super. This is just Princess Peach Showtime. I haven't had this very long. Haven't tried it. Heard it's pretty fun. I try to support all first party Nintendo games, but Princess Peach is about time she got her game again, and we'll give it a shot. It looks fun. Almost done, actually. Right. Monster Hunter Rise Deluxe Edition. Monster Hunter Rise. I've been playing Monster Hunter. I played a lot of it on the 3DS. This game, Rise, it's a fantastic game. You have your Palamute, ride him around like a horse. It's a great game. I enjoy it thoroughly. Check it out. That's another one I played through and beat. You won't hear me say that often. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Another beat 'em up. It's kind of like the old Ninja Turtles arcade game from back in the day. It's good. It's a little tough, kind of tough. So I haven't gone all the way through it yet, but I plan on it. Next, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I never finished this on the Wii because I didn't like the controls. So, being that they just put it back out on the Switch a year or two ago and they fixed the controls, I figured I'd go back through it. I'm about halfway through it right now. I will finish it because I try to finish most Zelda games. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption, I'm sorry. One of my favorite games. I'm a huge fan of Grand Theft Autos, but when they started this game was awesome. John Marston. Unicorn Overlord. Relatively new. Haven't played it a lot. I don't, maybe it hadn't even been in my Switch yet. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Triangle Strategy. I played a little bit of this. Haven't gone back to it yet. Told you I had a lot of RPGs. Here's another one. Star Ocean. Played a little bit of this also. Gotta go back to it. Same as all the rest. Oh, here's another one. Final Fantasy Crisis Core Reunion. PSP. I played it a lot on PSP, but I played it more on Switch, but I haven't finished it yet. So I'm probably about halfway through. Coming down to the end. A few more games. Assassin's Creed Remaster. I have to get a new case for this one. Now, what is this? Assassin's Creed 3? And then you get the one that came out on the Vita. I like the one that came out on the Vita. I think it was what? Liberation? I think that was it. Let me see. Yeah, it was Liberation. I like that one. So that's the reason I got this. Prince of Persia. This is cool too. I'm a big fan of Prince of Persia, the old school Prince of Persia. And this is a lot like the old school Prince of Persia, but it's cool. If you haven't tried it, pick it up. Here's another one that I didn't think was going to run that well on the Switch, but it actually plays pretty good. I loaned this to my brother when I first got it, and I haven't gotten it back yet. Yeah. I need to go in there and grab it back. Octopath Traveler 2. Okay, I said earlier when we were on Octopath Traveler 1 that I was playing through it. So needless to say, haven't gotten to this one yet. We'll get to it. Couple more games to go. Borderlands. Just a Legendary Collection. I think you get Borderlands, Borderlands 2, and the prequel, The Handsome Jack. It's a good game. I'm looking for Borderlands 3, but you can't find a physical copy in stores right now. No idea why. Tactics Ogre. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy Tactics. So Tactics Ogre is right up my alley. I've played a little bit of it. I will get back to it. I played Final Fantasy Tactics on the GBA. Oh my god, so many hours I don't even want to say. Last game. No, not the last game. Second to last game. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. I don't know what I can say about that. Grand Theft Auto 3, probably one of the greatest Grand Theft Auto games ever. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 3 changed video gaming forever. I had just started working in GameStop when that game came out. I was reading about it, and I don't know, EGM or what's GameStop's book? Game Informer, or one of those magazines I was reading about it in, and I was like, man, this game is gonna be phenomenal. And I bought it. We sold out. These guys, I come into work to pick up my copy. These guys are playing my copy. You don't open a man's game and play it. I haven't even paid for it yet. Anyway, Grand Theft Auto 3. Then you got Vice City, which was phenomenal also. And then San Andreas. Yeah, this, you can't beat this. Last game, let me grab it. All right, last game. Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. It's supposed to be a spiritual successor to the Suikoden series, Suikoden, or however you want to say it. Just picked this up today, so haven't played it yet. Supposed to be awesome though. All right, that is it for my Switch collection, my physical collection of Switches. I don't even know how many games we went through or how long this took, but hey, thanks for watching. Later.